Hello and welcome to Bar 20 Arms. Today we're going to be doing a little different video. First off, I'd like to say we're taking a pause here at Bar 20 Arms. Our range is actually shut down for deer season, so there will be no shooting for a little while. We're trying to shoot at the deer. So we're going to do a little inside videos, probably be a little bit slower in producing videos. But today we'd like to talk about concealed carry. At Bar 20 Arms we conceal carry. We consider it our right, and we conceal carry legally with the permit. And what we'd like to talk to you about, we see a lot of questions on the internet regarding holsters, types of pistols, such as that. So we'd like to kind of share some of our experiences to possibly help you in your decision. Number one, pistols. It's kind of a personal preference, and it goes by each individual. Handgun really goes by the individual, because one handgun may not be good for one person that's good for another. So that's kind of your own individual opinion. You have to go shoot it, you have to go practice, handle it, and it should feel like an extension of your arm. So it definitely goes on your own feeling. I prefer the Glocks. I didn't originally, but I ended up going back to Glock, and now I as far as a service pistol, a carry pistol, I love Glock. Glock is a fine service pistol. You don't really do much to it. You clean it every once in a while, and it keeps on going. Let's get on to the holsters. As far as the holsters go, there's many types of holsters, and I've gone through probably hundreds, and I've narrowed it down to the 3 or 4 that I use, depending on what I'm wearing or where I'm going while carrying. One, you got just a kind of a traditional belt loop holster. This one is made by Bianchi. It's got the finger brake. Once the pistol is in it, it won't come out. It's locked into the trigger guard. You have to hit the button to release the pistol. So I like this holster for 2 reasons. One, it's leather. Once you put it on your belt and you tighten it up, it doesn't move a lot. It's pretty sturdy. And 2, somebody can't walk up behind you and just immediately grab your pistol. If they happen to see your pistol, the likelihood of that happening, I know, is probably rare. But I like that extra security, that I know that somebody just brushes by me, they're not going to pick my pistol out of my pants. You know, they got to hit that button and then draw it out of the holster. I've carried this holster a lot. And I really like it. Depending on dress, and a lot of times in the summer where we're at in the Ozarks, it gets hot. 100 plus degrees in the summer. And it's hard to wear a shirt that you can cover this up, because it sits kind of high on your waist. So you got to be able to conceal it. You cannot shadow and you cannot expose it. So sometimes in the summer when it's 100 degrees, 105 degrees, it's hard to do that, because you got to wear a shirt like this that's heavy, that covers it. So I went to the Galco ankle holster. It's very comfortable, kind of the same system, except it has a breakover release. Once it's holstered, it's got a snap. You snap it. This one is still pretty new, so it's very tight, but it's in there. It's snapped. You break it open with your thumb, draw it out. This can be worn on either. It's for right hand, so it's got to go on ideally on your left leg, inner leg. For the price, it's reasonable and very effective. I would recommend it highly if you're in the kind of the same situation I was. I've carried it for a little while, probably 2 or 3 months this last summer. Now we're getting into winter, so I'm trying to change it up a little bit. This holster is the same holster as the first one I showed you, except it's fabric. It's like some sort of polyester or something, but it has the same system. It has the break open. Now, I don't really care for this model as much. I bought this one for my 1911, and I decided to go a little bit cheaper on it, because obviously the leather, you're going to pay a little bit for. Leather is a little bit higher. So I decided to buy the cheaper version. and I highly regret that. One reason, it moves. When you put it on your waist, cinch your belt down, it moves a lot. It pinches up, it moves side to side. The leather one, I had no experience with that happening, so I would highly recommend spending the extra money and getting the leather. It makes a big difference. The third holster I've been wearing recently, and to be very, very honest, is my favorite holster. It is the Belly Band. And this whole time, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've actually been concealing my 44 mag with 7 3/4 inch barrel. It is a highly effective holster. It goes on the inside of your pants, and it actually uses Velcro. Let's pull it off here and show you. It's just a band that you put on the inside of your waist. It's got a Velcro. You can put it as tight or loose as you want. You Velcro it. It's got 2 pockets for your magazines, 1 pocket for your pistol. And the cool thing about it is it's not by make and model. If it fits in this, it fits it. You can carry anything you want in this. It carries full-size service pistol. This is the Glock 20, the 10mm. You can conceal this easy as any other weapon. This is a 23 Glock 23, the 40 Smith & Wesson. It fits right in there. Easily concealed. 1911. Now obviously when you got it on your waist it isn't flapping around, but you get the picture. And it's very effective. The really neat thing about it is you can carry it in the small of your back, in front, side, pretty much any position around your waist that you want to wear it. And it is highly effective. You can even conceal the big old Ruger Super Blackhawk. I don't know of anybody that would actually want to carry a Super Blackhawk all day long. Seems like a lot of weight to be lugging around, but it's possible. You can do it with this holster. I've had a lot of good luck with it, and I carry it a lot. Matter of fact, it'll be soon time to replace this one and buy a new one. It has lasted a long time, but obviously wear and tear on it. It's a little lighter duty than a leather or anything else, but highly effective, and I would recommend it for concealed carry. Thanks for tuning in to Bar 20 Arms. Have a good day.
There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that?